it is always negotiable. And that's the part that can make you either get more money or get a tenant locked in. Because we're always negotiating with tenants regarding how many years the lease is going to be for, how much they're going to pay, what do they need me to do in the space for them to go in. So usually that's called tenant improvement. Some tenants, they say, look, I'm willing to pay you, I don't know, $5,000 a month, but I will just do all the tenant improvement. I will improve your building. I'm going to lease for 7, 8, 10 years or whatever, and just give me the space as is. Some others say, look, I'm willing to pay you $7,000 a month, but I need you to fix this, this, and that. Now, usually the tenants that are having a brand of some sort, they want it done their own way. So they're going to say, look, we can't just tell you, do it for us. We just want you to work with us. Maybe we do the work and then expense it to you. And then you have a chance to, I prefer to give more free months than drop the rent, because the rent is a multiplier. If you get $5,000 a month, that's $60,000 a year. And I'm assuming triple net, that means over the $60,000, the tenant is going to pay the property taxes, insurance, and maintenance. That's triple net. That means net of the property tax, property insurance, property maintenance. When you get the property tax, you send it to the tenant, they pay it. Property insurance, they pay it. And the maintenance, they maintain the property. But the key thing here is you want not $60,000 a year, $5,000 a month. You want to see if I spend some money up front and I can get, let's say, $6,500 a month instead of $5,000, because I am putting $100,000 up front. That's $1,500 more per month times 12. That's $18,000 more. If that property is not, it's just mom and pop, and it's gonna sell at 8% cap, so it's not the highest return on this cap. That means capital will return 8%. You put $100,000 up front to get that tenant to commit to higher monthly rent. The tenant is usually willing to pay more monthly because they don't have to put a lot of upfront cash. They are willing to pay from the cash flow of the business, and they know the business. So getting $1,500 more a month is $18,000 a year. If you take that extra $18,000 divided by 0.08 for 8% cap, the cap, you take the net income divided by 0.08 if it's 8% cap, 0.07 if it's 7% cap. It's going to increase the value of the property by $225,000. So I suggest you work the best possible, which is you put some money up front once they commit to the lease. So you tell them, I'm going to put the money. They have to do the work, submit you the invoice. You check that they did the work, release some money. Did work for $25,000, release, because they're improving your building. And at the end, when they leave, the building has improved, so there is more value. And the building value will increase by a multiplier, 8%, 7%. You have to check what the cap rates would be based on that. Does this answer your question, David?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm at a hotel, so I'm going to show how my connection is here. Yes,
No,
that does. I appreciate that. That makes total sense.
Yes, sir.